Here comes some examples, a little bit more complicated than the one that I gave in my first video on this series of videos. What you can do here is you multiply, you expand. So you have 2x squared plus x plus 6x, this one, plus 3 is equal to 9. If we subtract both sides of the equation by 9, then we have 2x squared plus 7x minus 6 is equal to 0. That is 0. Then we have a is equal to 2, b is equal to 7, c is equal to negative 6. Then we have x is equal to, the formula says we have negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2 times a. Then we have b is negative 7 plus minus the square root of 7 squared minus 4 times 2. A is 2 times negative 6. C is negative 6 divided by 2 times 2. Then we have negative 7 plus minus the square root of 49 plus, what will be this one? 8 times 6. 48 divided by 4. Then we have negative 7 plus minus the square root of 97 divided by 4. Then we have x sub 1 is equal to negative 7 plus the square root of 97 divided by 4. And x sub 2 is equal to negative 7 minus the square root of 97 divided by 4. That's our solution. Next is this one. We have 3x plus 1 in parentheses squared is equal to negative 2x. If we expand this square, we have 9x squared. I think I will change. Yeah, I will change this one. I will change this into negative 1 minus 1. So 9x squared minus 6x plus 1 is equal to negative 2x. If we add both sides of the equation by 2x, add. Then we have 9x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So have our a is equal to 9, b is equal to negative 4, and c will be negative 1. C. A positive 1. Oi, where did I get that? Sorry. C is equal to 1. Okay. Now, we have our formula. We have negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. 2 times a. We have negative b times negative 4, that is negative 4, plus minus the square root of negative 4 squared minus 4 times a is 9, and then c is 1. So that divided by 2 times 9. So that we have 4 plus minus the square root of we have 16 minus 36 divided by 18. Simplifying, we have 4 plus minus, what would it? Minus 20 divided by 18. As you can see, the number inside the radical sign is negative. So that means if you put that is in your calculator and use the calculator and count it, then you will get an error. That means this equation, this one, has no real roots. It's good that I put it minus there so that we can experience also that sometimes we cannot get real roots. Complex roots can we get, but not real roots in this equation. Another is this one. I think I need to put this way. No, I'm not going to change the sign. We have that. Okay. To remove the denominator there, the x as a denominator, we need to multiply all the terms by the least common denominator, and the least common denominator is 2 minus x. Then we have x minus 1 times 2 minus x divided by 2 minus x. I will put them in a group. That means in a parenthesis. Then we have 2x plus 1 multiplied by 2 minus x. Then this one is 1. We have x minus 1 is equal to 4x, the 1. And then we have minus 2x squared plus 2 minus x. If we add both sides of the equation by, subtract both sides of the equation by x, and then add by 1, so that we have 0 on the left hand side, then we have negative 2x squared, then we have plus 2x, and then plus 3. The formula says, we have our a now. Our a is equal to negative 2, b is equal to 2, c is equal to 3. Then we have our x now is negative b. The formula says square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substituting, we have negative 2 plus minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4 times a is negative 2, c is 3, divided by 2 times negative 2. Then we have x is equal to negative 2 plus minus the square root of 4 plus 24 divided by negative 4. Then we have x is equal to, we have negative 2 plus minus the square root of, that's 28. If I will expand my denominator, so that I will put them to both of my terms, I have negative 4 there, then we have x is equal to 1/2 plus minus 28 is 4 times 7, that is 2 times 7. Square root of 7 divided by negative 4. So my solutions now, my roots is x sub 1 is equal to 1 plus, this is this one. This is also negative 1/2. Negative 1/2 times square root of 7 which give me x sub 1 is equal to 1/2 there. We have 1 minus square root of 7 divided by 2. And the other one is x sub 2 is equal to 1 minus negative 1/2 times the square root of 7. Why I always put 1/2 I should say. Then my x sub 2 is equal to 1 plus the square root of 7 divided by 2. Like what I said, I hope you learned something. You need to do more exercise if you think that it is difficult. But I really hope that you learned something on my series of videos. Next time, I almost forgot to tell you what I'm going to do next time. Next time that I'm going to do a series of videos is the discriminant of a quadratic. Or I'm going to just talk about this one. Square root of b squared minus 4ac. That is what I'm going to talk about next time. This one. Delta is equal to b squared minus 4ac. So see you around. I hope that you will be interested to watch the videos that I'm going to do about this topic. Bye.